morning children. Today you are going to learn about decimals. Okay, decimals we use in our daily life for expressing rupees, length and weight. We use decimal number. For example, if we see 5 rupees 75 paise. If you want to convert this one to decimal number, then we write it as 5.75. A dot represents a decimal point. And 4 centimeters, 5 millimeters. We write this one as 4.5 centimeters. Okay, this is rupees. Rupees 5.75 and 4 centimeters, 5 millimeters is 4.5 centimeters. This dot represents decimal point. In a 96.75, in this decimal, here 96 is known as integral or fourth part. We call it as integral part or fourth part. Integral, or we say it is a fourth part. Integral or fourth part, and we call this one as decimal part. Decimal part, and this one is known as decimal point. Decimal point. The digits, okay, the numbers in the decimal part should read as separate digits. 96.75. For example, if the number is like this, 126.128. The digits in the decimal part should read as separate digits. Now we'll see what is the place value of this decimal system. Decimal place value chart. Place value chart. Decimal numbers extend the place value chart toward the right side. We know the places. Okay, what are the places? You know, ones, and then tens, then after hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000, millions. Okay, you know these places. But these decimal numbers extend the place value chart toward the right of the ones place. That is, here after ones place we have decimal point. Then after the decimal point, the places are tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, and so on. Okay, ones, tens, hundreds, and this side, right side of the ones place, we have tens. That is 1 by 10, hundreds, 1 by 100, thousands, 1 by 1,000, 10,000s, 1 by 10,000. That is right hand side. That is, if we move toward the left to right direction, place value is decreasing 10 times. 10 times smaller than 100 is 10. 10 times smaller than 10 is 1. Again 10 times smaller than 1 is 1 by 10. Further 10 times smaller than 1 by 10 is 1 by 100. As we move towards from left to right, place value is here decreasing 10 times. Okay, let's see by taking some examples. Now imagine that I am taking 100 chocolate bars here. 100 chocolate bars. We need 100 boxes. Horizontally and vertically I am drawing down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, these are imagine that these are all 100 chocolate bars. Imagine all are having equal size, 100 chocolate bars. Now I am dividing these 100 chocolate bars into 10 equal parts. This is one part, one equal part. This is second one, that is in each part 10 10 will get no? One equal part, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I consider one equal part out of this 10 parts, that is this one. Okay, this part here represents now 10 chocolates. One part I am taking. I am dividing 100 chocolate bars into 10 equal parts. Out of 10 parts, I am considering one part. Then I will get 10 chocolate bars. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's take all same size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, ma? Again, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chocolate bars I get. Now these 10 chocolate bars, further I am dividing it into 10 parts. If I divide it into 10 parts, then if I consider one out of those, then I will get one chocolate bar. One chocolate bar. Now imagine we are looking through the magnifying glass. This chocolate bar, if it look like this, then further I am dividing this one chocolate bar into 10 equal parts again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 parts I divided. If I am considered only one out of those. Then you know, one part shaded out of 10 equal parts. You know no fraction, children? It is 1 by 10. It is 1 by 10. Just we are considering 1 out of the 10 equal parts. Then this region is 1 by 10. The shaded region is 1 by 10. Further again I am dividing this into 10 equal parts once again. Okay, I am dividing this into 10 equal parts. One chocolate bar I am dividing it into 10 equal parts. And I am considering one out of those 10 equal parts. Then each small part here represents one out of 100 equal parts. That is, if I divide whole chocolate bar into 10 equal parts, then one part is nothing but 1 by 100 only, na? Okay, one we are dividing it into 10 parts. Then 10 means 10 tens are 100. We are considering only 1 out of 100. That is, this small region is representing 1 by 100. Imagine, as we move towards the right hand side, value is decreasing 10 times. First 100. 10 times smaller is 10 chocolates. 10 times smaller is 1 chocolate bar. Again 10 times smaller is 1 by 10. Again you are dividing that 1 by 10 into 10 equal parts, considering 1 by 100. As we move towards the right hand side, the value is decreasing 10 times. This is about the place value chart. Okay, now let's see what are the decimal places. Decimal places. What are decimal places? For example, in the decimal point 3.126, this decimal number 3.126 having 3 decimal places. The digits after the decimal point. Okay, are known as here decimal places. This number is having 3 decimal places. 4.56. This decimal number consists of 2 decimal places. And 8.8745. This decimal consists of 4 decimal places. The number of digits after the decimal point. Okay, we call it as decimal places. 3 places, 2 places, 4 places in the way. Now, next we will see how to write the place value of the digits. Place value of the digits. Place value of the digits. 3.126. Suppose I am underlining 3. Do you know, children, what is the place value of 3? 3 is there. Before the decimal point, you know the places are ones, tens, 100 in that way. Here 3 is there in ones place. Value of this 3 is 3 ones are 3. 4.767. What about this 7? After the decimal point, you know the places are tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. Here 7 is there in tens place. Value of this 7 is 7 by 10. Tenth place value is 7 by 10. Now 5. Here 5. What is the place value of the digit 5? 5 is there in 100th place. Therefore, value of this 5 is 5 by 100. Three is there in tens place. Value of this 3 is 30. This is how we write the place value of the digits depending on its place. Now we will see how we read the number. First of all, to write the expanded form, we will see how we read the decimal numbers. Reading decimal numbers. How you will read the decimal numbers. Now you know already, for example, if it is 0.2. 0.2, we can also read this one as 2 is there in tens place. Therefore, we read this one as 2 tens. 2 tens. 2 tens is nothing but 0.2. For example, if it is 0.35, the last digit 5 is there in 100th place. Therefore, we read it as 35 hundredths. 35 hundredths. 35 hundredths. Now, there is no whole part now, just we are writing only the decimal part. 576, 576. Last digit 6 is there in which place? This tens, hundreds, thousands. 6 is there in thousands place. 576 thousands. We read this one as 576. 576 thousands. 576 thousands. If there is a whole part, for example 1.5. If it is 1.5, then whole part read 1 and you use the word and. 1 and 5 tenths. 1 and 5 tenths. 1 and 5 tenths. If it is 12.75, then we read this one as 12. 12 and 75 hundredths. 12 and you use the word and. 12 and 75 hundredths. 12 and 75 hundredths. Okay, let's take another example now. Now how we will read this number children? Then yes, 200. 2 is in hundreds place, no 275 and 136 thousands. Why? Because 6 is there in thousands place. It stands hundreds, thousands. 275 and 136 thousands. In this way we will read the numbers. Okay. Now we will see how to write the expanded form of the number. If you want to write the expanded form of this number, 2 is there in ones, tens, hundreds place. Therefore, it is 200. Value of the 2 is 200. And value of the 7. 7 is there in tens place. Value is 70. Plus 5 is there in ones place. Value is 5. Plus this 1 is there in tens place. Value is 1 by 10. And then 3 is there in hundredth place. Value is 3 by 100. After that, 6 is there in thousandth place. Value is 6 by 1000. In this way, we write the expanded form. Expanded form is nothing but what? Writing the digits, sum of the place values of the digits. Okay, writing the number as sum of the place value of the digits. We call it as expanded form. Now, children, tell me the expanded form of this number now. 1347.005. Tell me the expanded form of this number. One is there in thousands place. It is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. After the decimal point, the tens, hundreds, thousands. Now one is there in thousands place. It is 1000 plus 3 in hundreds place, 300 plus 4 in tens place, 40 plus 7 in ones place, 7 plus there is no value for 0 in whichever place it is. 0 by 10 value is 0. 0 by 100 also value is 0. No need to write that one. 5 is there in thousands place. Value is 5 by 1000. In this way we write the expanded form. Okay children. Now we will see how we will convert. Conversion we will see how we will convert decimal to fractions and fractions to decimals. Now conversion of, now first I am converting now decimals to fractions. Decimals to fractions. Decimal numbers to fractional numbers conversion we will see now. For example, if you want to convert 1.36 into fractional form, then first write the digits without the decimal point in the numerator, that is 136. Without the decimal point, the number is 136. Now in the denominator, 1 followed by as many zeros as there are decimal places. Here there are 2 decimal places, therefore 2 zeros. That is 136 by 100. Decimal number, if we convert it into fractional form, it is 136 by 100. For example, if it is 0.08, then 008 without the decimal point, the number is 008. 008 is nothing but 8 only. 008 generally there is no value for 0, 8 only. And here 2 decimal places now, therefore followed 1 followed by 2 zeros. Now this one 138.5, that is 1385. Why? Here only 1 decimal place, therefore 1 followed by only 1 zero. In this way we will convert decimals to fractional form. Now we will see how we will convert fractions to decimals. Conversion of fractions to decimals. For example, if you want to convert 25 by 10 into decimal form, okay, first write the numerator digit as it is 25. Actually here in you have fractions nothing but here in this denominator we are using 10, 100, powers of 10, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. These are known as decimal fractions. Okay, in your syllabus you have just decimal fraction, conversion of decimal fractions to decimal number. Other than decimal fraction, if they are there, just we need to divide. That one you learn in higher classes. Now decimal fractions only I am explaining now. How we will convert decimal fractions to decimal number. First write the numerator digit as it is and keep the decimal point such that here it is having 10 in the denominator. Therefore in the decimal number it should have one decimal place. Therefore keep the point here. One decimal place. 10, one decimal place. Depending on the number of zeros. If there are two zeros, then two decimal places in that way. For example, 175 by 100. This one, if you want to convert it into decimal form, denominator two zeros are there. First write in the numerator, that is 175 as it is, and place the decimal point in such a way that here two zeros are there. Two decimal places we want, therefore place the point after 1.75. Okay, in this way we will convert fractions to decimal number. Even we can convert mixed fractions also into decimal number. For example, 3 by 10 if it is there, then we write this one as 3 goes to the whole part, 3.10 is there, one decimal place already we have one decimal place, that is 3.3. 10th place 3, 10th place the digit is 3.3. Another example, let's take 42 5 by 100. If it is 42 5 by 100, 42 goes to the whole part, and in the decimal part 100th place we have the digit 5. 10th place not there, that is two zeros are there. Two decimal places we want, we have only one decimal place, then we should write 10. 10th place the digit is 0. 100th place the digit is 5. In this way we will convert fractions to decimal form. Okay children, I will continue decimals after the next video. Thank you for watching.